Welcome to an overview of Multi-Channel List Manager, an innovative new product from Applications Development Corporation and Junction Solutions. List management is at the very foundation of the direct marketing industry, and Multi-Channel List Manager represents a comprehensive management and segmentation solution designed to support the unique requirements of the multi-channel direct marketer. It has a browser-based interface that's extremely easy to use and places functionality at your fingertips traditionally only available through dedicated IT staff or large outside processors. And it's powerful enough to handle extremely large lists and complex mailings. Multi-Channel List Manager allows a customer to control their own campaign management functions in-house, including modifications to segmentation criteria and list composition on the fly with near immediate results. This tool can accomplish in minutes or hours what has traditionally taken days or even longer. A company's ability to intelligently segment their house file, manage mailings, and track the effectiveness of campaigns is pivotal to their profitability. By using ADC's Multi-Channel List Manager, they can apply state-of-the-art technology to all their house file and campaign management requirements. The Multi-Channel List Manager product uses simple drag-and-drop functionality to perform house file segmentation functions, execute merge, purge, and dedupe operations, and manage inbound and outbound lists for any purpose, including catalog mailings, email campaigns, rental list fulfillment, house file hygiene, and catalog request fulfillment. Segmentation profiles are user-defined and allow a marketing manager to create endless what-if type scenarios, quickly regenerating only individual segments as needed or an entire mailing until the final list composition matches their target plan and projections. Multi-Channel List Manager also provides integration with outside processors for list hygiene functions such as address standardization, delivery point verification, and NCOA. When partnered with Link2Me, which is powered by LexisNexis, it can also seamlessly manage other external information such as credit scoring, phone and email appends, demographic and household information, as well as many industry-specific data overlays. At this point, let's do a high-level walkthrough for a simple mailing cycle. Multi-Channel List Manager, or MCL-M for short, contains three basic modules, each represented by a tab at the top of the window: the List Manager, the Segment Generator, and the Import/Export Services tab. The tree structure on the left is created by defining the divisions or brands within your company, the media events or mailings you wish to perform, and the specific segments associated with each media event. Segments may be generated individually or for the entire media event as a single operation. For this example, we will select the Combo Cove Full Price Spring Catalog, which is comprised of 4 segments. By right-clicking on the media event, I can select the option to generate the entire media event at one time. Multiple types of opt-in, opt-out options are maintained within the system, and suppressed list segments are defined for each specific division or brand. To generate the Combo Cove suppressed list, we'll select the Generate Segment option. Once we're done generating the segments under the media event and the suppressed segment, the lists resulting from each segment will automatically appear in the List Management module. Lists are managed in a user-defined folder structure typically built at the start of a campaign. Folders are automatically created to contain lists from the segment generator. They reflect the same hierarchy as defined in the segment generator, in this case the Combo Cove division, the Full Price Spring Catalog, and the resulting lists from each segment. Note that we also have a rental list we've imported for purposes of this mailing. This specific list can be used for the full 2012 calendar year and has been rented from Fender Guitar. Rental lists contain additional information used to manage and cost both inbound and outbound activity. It includes descriptive list data, usage rules, number of names received and used, costing information, and list demographics. Operations that are performed on lists are applied when they are on the list workbench. Individual lists or complete folders can be dragged to the workbench at one time. To generate a complete mailing from the lists you see on the left, I will drag the Combo Cove Spring Full Price Catalog folder to the workbench, followed by the rental list, and then the suppressed segment I've created representing everybody I wish to remove from this mailing. The order in which lists appear on the workbench is used to establish precedence, meaning any name duplicated across multiple lists is retained from the first list encountered and discarded from all subsequent lists. Therefore, it's important that lists from your house file segments appear ahead of the rental lists, so duplicate names are used from the house file segments first. A suppressed segment is like any other segment. It's simply a list of names that contained an opt-out value. Since we wish to remove the names included in the suppressed segment from the other lists, we mark the suppressed segment as a negative or subtract segment. This is done by right-clicking on the list while it's on the workbench and selecting the suppress option. This feature may be used to cancel names from any list for any reason, not just for purposes of opt-out suppression. Once our source lists are present on the workbench, a mailing output can be generated in a single step by pressing the Generate Mailing button. In a single step, this function will merge the lists, purge the duplicates, apply the suppressed segment, generate locator records, and produce a final set of files for the mailing. Results of operations that are performed on the list workbench are displayed in the results set immediately below. Results may be immediately dragged back to the workbench for iterative or compound operations. They may be renamed, deleted, or moved to folders. The Generate Mailing function creates three results. The first is the final list of names to be mailed. This is labeled Prevailing. The second list contains all names suppressed or purged from all segments, and the third is the locator file. Locator records provide a unique serial number to each outbound mail piece and enable it to be directly tied back to the house file or rental entity mailed. It's imported by the order management system and can then be used to identify a customer or prospect using a single identifier off the catalog. This functionality will automatically populate name and address information, as well as the media event and segment the customer or prospect was mailed under. This functionality is crucial in analyzing the performance of the mailing and is the most effective way of ensuring that buyers are tracked back to the originating segment. We can now create a folder to contain our final mail files and move the result set into that folder. Now that our mailing list has been generated, we move to the Import-Export tab. Lists may be imported and exported in a variety of formats, including fixed field length, CSV, XML, email mailing format, or the Universal House File Exchange format. Once on this tab, we'll highlight our final mail file and select the Universal House File Export function from the menu. This operation submits a request to the Import-Export server to extract and properly format the data for submission to your mail processor. We've now completed an entire mail cycle. Multi-Channel List Manager contains many additional capabilities beyond the basic functionality highlighted in this presentation. Please request additional information by visiting the Applications Development Corporation website at appdevcorp.com. This concludes the overview of ADC's innovative new product offering, the Multi-Channel List Manager.